Hello everyone, Salba here. So another weekly update on my F2P friendly build RK, AARK to be more specific. So yeah, I've been busy the whole week, so nothing really changed much about my character, but let's still talk about it. So for the stats, it's still the same for the last 2 weeks. I think I still haven't optimized this yet, but so far this stat is working for me. Around 160 or 170 vit, 50 strength, 98 int, and luck 81. I invested a lot of luck points because I need the critical. I lost a lot of critical when I changed to or switched to giant shield, and strength for some instant damage. As for the agi, I can go 150 attack speed without agi. It's just that I don't really have any points to put it in the other extra points, so I just added it in agi. As for my equipments, it's still the same. I think the enchant changed a bit. Uh, Still giant shield. So far, it's really been helping me in helping guildmates or other party in instances. But I do change giant shield when I'm doing GPG. And for my armor, it's Beast Heart Star still. However, for the enchant, it's still the same. Still unlucky with the vouchers. But for the card, I'm using Heart card for the MVP damage. But you can use Leader's Demeanor card, Bloom card, or anything that can help you in instances. But so far, I'm talking about PvE build. But I will be uploading another video talking about my PvP build as an AE arcade. And for the offhand, you can also use a newbie star card or the Merrill, like the cards that I'm using right now, or the ally star card if you're a really whaler character. And for my garment, still the Riff, since Riff is king. I can switch to undershirt, but I do have to plus 15 it, which is not practical. So I'm just going for the Riff with a bad enchant, but it's okay. I'll stick to that for now. And as for the card, it's still the damage to MVP and mini monsters for the instances. And for the shoes, it's still the same for the last, I don't know, forever. But I do plan on changing my card. I'm saving up for a time holder star card. So I don't think that I really need this card. So I'm just gonna change it to time holder star card. I think that will benefit me more. But I am contemplating on whether I should buy a Hyegyun star card or time holder star card. I don't know. So for my accessory, it's still the same. However, I do have it slotted now. So yeah, still Sharp Blade 1, PDI 2.8%. And yeah, and I think this is gonna be the highlight of the video. I snapped a pretty decent, I don't know if this is decent, but I snapped a pretty good Orleans gloves, I think last few days. Sharp Blade 3 and PDI 2.5%. It didn't really boost my damage so much. I think it only increased my damage for about 10k. But yeah, it's still a good pool. I think it was about 16 or 14M, somewhere that. And I now have the GG card, but I do have an extra zipper bear card whenever I use that one because I'm doing switching. And for my HA, still the same. Drake Star, Minorus, nothing changed. And headwear, Andre Star, still the same. But however, you can use uh Egria Star when it comes to PvP, but you don't use White Knight Helm when you're on PvP. Just use the Kabuto Helm or anything that's not this, because you don't it is really useless when you're using this in PvP. And Monocle, still PDI 2.9, nothing really much change. And a lot of people are asking me whether they should use Mr. Scream or Monocle. If I were you, just go for Mr. Scream for now. I think most of the RKs in this stage of the game are benefiting from the Mr. Scream, so just use that for now. I'm only using Monocle because it's because of the PDI, and my Mr. Scream is bad. Here, it's bad and it's broken. So yeah, If they have the same stat and same refine, same enchant, I would use Mr. Scream. And for the bone and mount, I'm using bone and mount. With a decent enchant, I guess, crit damage, almost sharp 2. And the Nibelian Star, pen plus 5 and critical. I got lucky in my last video. And of course, for the tail, and I think someone in the comments asked me where I got this. You can't, unfortunately, you can't get this now because the event already ended. So I think a good substitute for the tail would be, hold on, let me check for you. I guess people are saying you can use this. There's a decent tail, attack 2%, but you can also use this. But there is a good tail. If you're lucky on Ponape or Los Al, you can opt for this. Actually, if I get this, I would instantly change my tail. If I got lucky, here, tail. Because of the pen and all attributes too. So if I ever get this on Los Al, I would definitely and immediately switch this out. So yeah, that's it for my equips. Nothing much changed except for the enchant. Yeah. And for my skills, you guys already know this. Still the same. Just pause the video. My swordsman, my knight, my lord knight, my rune knight, and my master skills. I still haven't invested a good amount of Zenny here because it's really hard to focus on your equipments or your master skills. But my goal is to at least 5 this before I start focusing on my equipments too much. I think before I buy the TH star card, I might level that up to 5 first. So yeah, for my memory, it's now almost, there you go. Let me check if I can. Nope, I can't. So yeah, my memory is now almost everything is level 20, and once I level 20 all of them, I'll now focus on leveling this all to 30, which will really cost me a lot. So yeah, the only priority that I got is for the accessory and weapon memory. I chose critical and MDef, and for the armor memory I chose P attack and MDef. That's all, nothing too complicated. And as for the Aeir, a lot of people are still asking me about the Aeir, and as I've said before, guys, it is in my past videos. I made a very detailed guide about the Aeir that you can check out. But for now, I just suggest that you focus on auto attack and power. I just pretty much all the important stuff. I don't really want to bore you out because I've said this a million times already. But if you are now done on everything, just focus on attack. Get all the attack first, since I do MDef switch. I do MDef switch when it comes to like instances, so I don't really get MDef here. I just get attack because that helps me more. So my total country is about 340k and roughly 760 gold medals, if anyone is wondering. And here are the stats. So yeah, for my prayers and cards, I don't know, I think not much has changed. Just I'm getting pretty unlucky when it comes to the cards. But for my blessings, I have now made all of them level 95. But right now I'm gonna focus on MDef 100 first, and then 100 mat attack, and then attack. But yeah, that doesn't really matter, but I just focus on these 3 because that's going to benefit me the most. And as for my blessings, the cards, I have a bit. So now I'm focusing on attack. But first I started with pen, then went to crit damage, and then mat attack, then attack. So now I'm close to maxing out for 4 parts of the prayers. And as for the death, I'm focusing on nothing much, just anything that increases my survivability. but the most important thing here is the MDef. That's pretty much it. Just focus on MDef first, and then once you've maxed that, you're good to go on anything you like, but I suggest going for Magic Reduct. And as for the here, just go. I went first for holy damage, and then went to dark damage, fire damage, and now I'm going to wind damage because some sorcerers are converting still. But I think that is it for me to win damage. I will now focus on other stuff, maybe on holy reduct, because for PvP I'm really soft, or I just die easily against warlocks or anything that's against damage or anything elemental. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna 5 all the elemental before I focus on anything else. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions about my build, you can comment. But for now, let's do a damage test, a simple damage test. So guys, we're now here in our damage testing area. So I'm gonna set the dummy to Wanape Novice 1F. So as for my buffs, I have Awakening Pots, Strength Meal B, pretty much all the Meal B foods except for Dex. Yeah, except for Dex, that's it. And Satisfied Feast as usual for the pen, MDef, and attack. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, and also for everyone who's asking about my handbook, here is my handbook right now. And 800 attack, 726 mat attack, and 290 MDef. So yeah. So the goal here is to let my GG proc first, and once it procs, I will now see my true damage. And for anyone who is asking my raw stats, here it is. So sword on hand quickening. So here are my self buff stats. 7.8k attack and 6.8k mat attack. So yeah, I'll just wait for the GG to proc, and then let's see. So without GG, I'm hitting about 1.9 M. The struggle here is finding out whether it procs already or not. Here, it procs. E damage and M damage increase. That is the sign to switch my card. And buffs again. So right now I'm hitting 2M without the FI proc. Once the FI will proc, I'm hitting 2.8M. And if I do Magnum Break, I'm hitting 3.5M. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments, because I do reply to my comments every day, every now and then if I'm not busy. But I still do my best to, of course, reply to everyone who is asking me questions about their build. So yeah, that's it pretty much for this video, guys. If you guys are enjoyed, please do like and subscribe, and stand by because I'll be doing a live stream helping out the community. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Goodbye.